I guess this video is going to truly encaps, I guess, why me personally, why I got into this field of wanting to, I guess, vocalize my thoughts as far as basketball goes and also the NFL and sports in general. I woke up this morning to one of my friends texting me a Bleacher Report article saying that Kyrie Irving continues to claim that the earth is flat, for one. Also, on the contrary, that he is, I guess, he doesn't owe anyone anything. I don't know what to really say, make of this. I guess me personally, I guess I'm just tired of having to answer for the emotions or the thoughts of every single comment that every single NBA player has, and having a sense of like skepticism or, oh, what did he mean? What did he really mean? And it just seems to me that this media world is literally turning into a social media world where we are all becoming psychiatrists. And it is really tainting the experience of sport. I have friends who text me about, comments that NBA players or NFL players or any athlete says. And I'm just like, does that even really matter? I mean, does it really change or affect anything that has to do with his next game or the team's situation? No, it doesn't. And what I mean by that is this. Here we have Kyrie Irving, Boston Celtics point guard, who I would say is having a good season. The team overall, however, has not been performing as many have expected them to. I mean, you can understand why a guy like Kyrie is frustrated, or why he might feel like he really doesn't owe anyone anything. And I mean, I'm not trying to like stand up for him, and I'm not trying to defend him at all. But it just feels like, in what society does a human or individual not have a gripe with their current employer? I am pretty sure that every average American or non-American, you have told yourself, I'm going to quit my job. I hate my job. I don't like it here. I hate my coworkers. I do not like managing these people. Whatever it may be, there has always been a level of frustration. And I mean, and truly, the only way one can achieve success or any greatness or a mastery at any position, skill, or whatever they're trying to do, there has to be negatives. There has to be frustration. I've never met a scenario where someone just never went through anything and they were successful. To me, those people like that are just truly, they're given things, but even when they're given things, they're still not happy because they still want more. So still, there's a level of frustration that always seems to occur in any profession or any craft that you do. But back to what I'm getting at here. These comments by the athletes, Kyrie Irving in particular, and we could even go as high as LeBron James. Like, why are they taken so much at face value? They are all humans. They can decide, what they want to say and how they want to say it to the media. I mean, it does not have to be eaten up at every second, but it just seems like today's media and also sports followers have literally, I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but they've literally become sluts on a corner looking for the next big news. And that is not a place that I would never want to be as a as a sports media provider, or as a media outlet for anyone who's looking for information, because you're going to find yourself chasing way too many stories and not looking at what is currently happening. Right now, Kyrie Irving is on the Celtics. They are currently chasing for a playoff spot, one, home court advantage in the first round, and possibly even a number one seed in the Eastern Conference, which the Toronto Raptors own right now. I don't want to, like I said, I did not want to make this video or comment on this to, like shame on anyone who likes to be the psychiatrist. But I just challenge you, listeners, let's focus on the sport of today. Let's not try to attempt to, I guess, be predictive analysts about something that is more about the now. I remember when Michael Jordan went through the 1998 NBA Finals, there was rumblings about that possibly being his last game. Rumblings. There was no one really asking him, as far as media goes, prior to the game or prior to press conferences after the game. It was all about the finals. And the reason why Michael Jordan was able to become the greatest player of all time and really cement that into the NBA was because everyone understood the moment. It seems like today in today's sports world, no one understands when the moment is, and everybody wants to try to create a moment to find out what's the next moment. I mean, it's truly an era where it's hard to make players great. It's hard to really appreciate the greatness of these athletes when everything they say or everything they do has to be criticized or has to be a talking point or has to be the next news story. I just challenge you guys to just focus on today. This weekend we got Lakers Warriors. It's going to be a great matchup. Great matchup. LeBron's back from an injury. Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins, Draymond Green. It's going to be an awesome game. I can't wait to watch that game this weekend. I'll try to get some insight for you on that matchup. But you guys have a good one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning into the 2L Sports Union as well.